Today I want to share with you some of my tips and techniques for making my Morning Glory quilt. Let's take a look at the Morning Glory quilt. You'll notice that I've used 4 different fabrics, and these are the 4 right here. We have a floral. That's what makes it the Morning Glory. We have a very light fabric in the purple range. We have a dark fabric, and then I've used this medium purple for the border. Okay, these 3 fabrics will make up our block. Now what we're going to do is make diagonal half squares. Now there are many different ways to make diagonal half squares. A lot of you like to sew on a gridded paper, or you like to just use, make your own grid and draw lines on the fabric. This is the technique that I have found that works best for me, but I think you ought to try them all. This, one of the reasons I like this is because I never have to true up my squares, meaning this square. It's always the exact size that I need. And what we're going to do is to work with bias tubes. Now I know the word bias just turns some of you completely off. Well, maybe after today's show, maybe you'll feel a little bit differently about it. What I want to do is take 2 of my fabrics, the floral and the light, and put them right sides together, and we're going to cut them at the same time. I'll just lay them right here, get this situated. I have them right sides together, and with this technique, if fabric is a little bit maybe finer than some other fabrics, you might want to try using some sizing on the fabric. This is regular laundry sizing, and if you just give it a spray and then press it, it will firm up that fabric and make it a little bit easier to work with. And I quite often do that with this particular pattern. It's not a spray starch. I'm not comfortable using spray starches. I just haven't had the luck with them that some people seem to, but whatever works for you. This also helps the 2 fabrics to adhere more together by using a spray sizing. Okay, so we'll take our 2 pieces. Now I'm going to work with the Starmaker 8 to cut the bias pieces I need. And what that means is we're going to place it here and cut diagonally. Now don't worry about the selvage edges. They'll come off in time. We just have the 2 pieces lined up. And I just want to make sure both edges are on the board. And I'm going to cut right along that edge. And what I have now is a true bias. Let me just finish cutting here. Okay, I have my pieces together. Now when you're working with bias strips, which is what our cut edge is now, you want to handle the fabric as little as possible, because it can stretch. But I'll give you some techniques so it won't do that. I'll just move this piece, the larger piece, out of the way. We're going to work first with the smaller piece. And I'm going to take a ruler and mark it at 2 3/4 of an inch. So I'll come over 1, 2, 2 3/4 inch, because that's the width of the strips that I want to cut. I'm going to lay the mark right on the cut edge, making sure that line is right on the edge all the way down, and cut my strip. And we can cut one more strip here using that line. Let's move that pin out of the way. And let's see if we can get one more strip out of here. Yeah, we can. Right here. And we're still not worrying about that selvage edge. So let's put these pieces back together the way that we cut them. Here we go, this way and this way. So we have 3 strips from that small triangle. Well, maybe that's not enough. It certainly isn't enough for the whole quilt. So we'll go back to this piece, and we have this bias edge. Now, some of you are working with small boards, like I have here, with small rulers, and it's a little bit too long to cut. Because that's a true bias, you can fold your fabric along there and line up that bias edge. Now use your smaller ruler, your smaller mat, and continue cutting strips the width we have the ruler marked. And just continue with the piece of fabric until you have all of the bias strips that you need. All right, now what we need to do is sew these. And as I said, we want to handle it as little as possible. So we're going to pick up the 2 pieces that match and stitch. And I've already started with a starter scrap. I'm going to sew off that onto this piece and just continue sewing. Now, if when you finish sewing this tube, it looks twisted and not straight, see, we don't want to pull anything. I'm just steering with my finger here. Be very careful of that. Then we want to come and sew down the other side. So I'm going to cut my thread, take it out, just turn it over. Some of you tell me that when you sew strips together, especially when you sew tubes, that one end tends to be a little bit longer than the other. Well, there are a couple of things you can do to counteract that. One of the reasons it happens is because the pressure on your presser foot might not be the right pressure. And every machine has some kind of an adjustment. You need to check your manual. Most of the adjustments are up in this area or in the top front of the machine. They might go like a 1, 2, 3, where 3 is the most pressure. That's too much for this, at least with my machine. It would tend to scoot one of the pieces. So what we want to do is make sure, and let's take a look at this. I'll bring it out. We want to make sure that it lays just as flat as it did when we started to sew. If yours doesn't, as I said, adjust the pressure. There's another thing you can do. Some of you have walking feet for your machine. You can put that on your machine. Sometimes, I really don't like to do that unless it's sort of the last resort, which sometimes it is, because I don't have a guide then for a 1/4 inch foot. So if you can combine your guide for a 1/4 inch with your walking foot, it'll work well. All right, all of our tubes, or all of our pieces are going to be sewn into tubes. What do I mean by that? Well, that means that you really have a tube. You could put something in there. And so what we're going to do next is to cut it into our triangle. So let's take a look at how we'll do that. I'm going to go back to the Starmaker 8, the same one we used to get the bias edges. I'm going to put the point of it right at the top of the strip. We have a line right here, the first line from the top. Let me move it here so you can see that line. That's going to go right on the seam line. And we want to move this over. Now is when that selvage comes off. That's why you didn't have to worry about it before. So we'll cut this piece and cut this triangle and just continue by turning the Starmaker upside down. That line on the seam, this line parallel to the seam line. And we'll just make a few more cuts here. Then we need to go back, and these were done with the floral fabric and the light color. We need to make some with the floral and the dark color, exactly the same way. And let's just cut one more. And it looks like we'll even get one more out of this. So you can see there's very little fabric that gets wasted. We'll get one more. Now the next thing we have to do is to remove the stitches from the point. Now sometimes you can just reach in here and pull and it'll come right out. If not, you'll have to use your seam ripper. Now we need to press these pieces so that we can use them. And the way we press them is to go to the fabric that's used the most, the seam allowances. And in this case, it's the floral. And so I'm going to put my floral on top, press it, and press my seam toward the floral. Now I'm pressing from the right side and just moving my iron straight across, keeping it square. And we have our floral and our light. And as I said, we would need some pieces with a floral and dark. So let's take a look at how we're going to place these pieces. I'm going to do my corners first, and they all have a light color and a floral. So we'll put that out here, and one more right here. So that's the four corners. That gets us started. Now the next piece we're going to put on is like this and like this. So what we're going to do is start using the florals. In the second row, they go like this and like this. And we'll just continue on with the floral like this. And then it comes back and turns, and we have two rows like this and another two rows that are turned upside down. So let me just finish this. Keep that floral going. That brings our blue into the middle, our dark color. And we have our bottom here. And if you wind up with a completely different design, you know what? That's okay. That is the piece that we want. That is our block. Now I've already sewn two of these strips together, so I'll just remove these pieces and bring these in. And we'll talk about how we're going to piece these together. You really need to leave them in the order they are. If you have to go from your cutting table to your machine and move them, what I would do is to take a pin and put it in here. And you know, I'm not matching anything. I'm just putting the pin in so I know which side to sew them together. If you're working right next to your machine, then you can have them in place and that will work. But this tells me which side I'm going to sew them on. And we'll pin these two together, and then we'll get ready to do some chain stitching, but we've got matching to do. All right, so I have them in groups of two, and let's try and sew these. Okay, let's take a look now. As I said, I didn't try to match anything. I just wanted to know when I got to the machine which side to sew on. So let's take a look here. Nothing there to match. I have a seam between these two, but there's no seam on this piece to match, and the same thing happens here. So it's a matter of just lining up the top and the bottom. So I can remove this pin now. I'll start on my starter scrap, sew off right onto my block, just lining up the edges and the top and bottom. Then I can go to these pieces, the same thing. We have no matching here and none here, so we'll just stitch. That's the easy part. Sooner or later, you're going to have to match seams with this project. Okay, so we'll take this piece off, cut our starter scrap, and put this back into position. Now we can go and sew this piece, and let's take a look. Do we have any matching? Probably not. No, no. So we'll just chain right onto it. As I said, sooner or later it's going to catch up with you. There will be matching. Okay, we'll cut this piece off and put it into position, making sure that we've got them going the right way. Here we go, and one more piece, and we'll just chain right onto it. Get that pin out of the way. And our pieces for this block should be all put together. And we'll put our piece of scrap saver in there and open these up. And now you find out if you got them done in the right order. Let's lay these out. And there we go. That's the order we want. Now it's time to match, because when we sew these into rows, these pieces right here, these seams have to match. So I'm going to pick these up, and we want to pin with the head of the pin coming toward us. Whether we need to pin that row or those seams this way, or if a seam was coming into the corner, we would pin it this way. It makes it much easier to sew right up to the pin and remove the pin than if the pin were in this way, because you know your presser foot and everything is there. Okay, so the way I'm going to pin is to just line these pieces up, and it's up to you if you pin. Let's just see how these line up right here. I think you can see the seam here and the seam here, but sometimes the seam allowances go in opposite directions, and if they do, you might be able to get by without pins, and that's what I prefer to do whenever I can. So they'll just butt up against each other. So let's go ahead and sew this. Remember, if you feel you have to pin, then pin in the direction that I told you about. Okay, we'll sew this piece. Now when we go to sew this piece, here's where I would pin. We have a seam allowance going in this direction on this piece and in the same direction on this piece. And so it's going to be harder to hold it together without pinning it. So let's put our pin in, and we'll put it right in on the seam line and right out on the seam line. What we're doing is pinning along the grain line of the fabric, and that's really important. But we have to check to make sure we're on that seam line. Look what happened. Our fabric shifted a little, so I'm going to have to adjust it. To put it on the seam line, adjust it here. It just doesn't want to seem to line up. That's what happens with when the seams are going in different directions. So just take whatever time you need and line it up. Check it. Now we're good. Okay. Now we'll be sewing this together, and you can sew it. See, if we do it this way, the pin's going in the wrong direction, so that'll tell you that you want to sew from this end. And because the pin is coming toward me, I can sew up until one stitch before the pin, pull the pin out. Now I always stop with my needle down in my fabric, so if I need to remove the pin, I can lift the presser foot and it won't shift the fabric. And continue sewing. We're at the end. We'll cut our threads. But let's see, I'll grab a whole new starter scrap. We're getting a little bit sewn out on that one. There we go. And we'll cut these apart, put them back into position. There we go. It always helps to have two that are finished right here so you can get some idea. Oh, that would have been upside down. All right, now it's time to press our seam allowances. And the way that we want to press is each row in opposite directions. So I'm going to press this seam in, let me see how I have it pressed, toward that direction. This one is pressed toward this direction, which means this one's going to go that way. And I want to press from the right side, so I'll just roll it. And since that went that way, this one will go this way. It just makes it easier for the next step to get your seam allowances going in that direction, in the right direction. Now let's take a look at how our matching went. Some of you that haven't done a lot of piecing like this might think, oh, we've really goofed. Let's take a look right here. See where the point comes right here instead of at the edge of the fabric? That's to allow for our 1/4 of an inch when we sew our rows together. The same thing right here. I think you might see it better right here on the light fabric. Where on the end, the seam comes right to the edge, here it comes right here. But it'll fit perfectly once our seams are put together. So let's take a look at how we're going to do that, because we do need to match a lot of stuff here. For instance, let's take a look at these 2 strips. We have a straight seam, of course, going between the blocks, and we have a diagonal seam this way, and they have to line up. So let's take a look at how we're going to do that. You're going to have to pin. I haven't found a way to make this work without pinning, although I'm trying. What I'm going to do is put a pin right here at the point of this piece. And let's just check it and make sure it's right at the point. And then it will go right in the point right here. Yeah, take your time and do that. Okay, now I call this a holding pin, which means what I want it to do is stand straight up like this. Now we have 2 seams to match. We're going to need 2 pins. So the first one I'm going to put in is going to go right here, and I still have that holding pin in, and it's going to come right out on the seam line between the blocks. Let's take a look. Pretty good. A little bit of an adjustment. It's so much easier to take a little bit extra time and to do it and not have to rip, because we don't want that. Okay, now our holding pin is going to turn into our diagonal pin. And we can just remove it, put it in here. Remember, we want it to come toward us as we sew. So I'm going to put it right in here along that seam line and just check to make sure it's right at the point. And each one of our seams will sew that way. Here we have 1 seam, but you know, no matching. So it isn't until we get to here, and well, let's just go ahead and this one will have a point to match also, and so will this one. So they'll all need to be pinned, but let's just go and sew the one we already have pinned, because they all get pinned the same way to match. And again, we don't want to sew over the pins, so I can pull out my straight pin first, the one that goes along the seam between the blocks. Take another step, and I'm up to my diagonal pin. I'll pull that out and continue stitching. Now, since I don't have the rest of my points pinned, I'm not going to do that because, well, you can imagine what would happen. Maybe it would work, who knows? Okay, and let's take a look at it. And here we have, it's lined up this direction, and it's lined up in this direction. So after we have our rows sewn together, then it's time to press again. And at that point, what I like to do is to press the seam allowances open. Let's get our starter scrap out of there. I like to press them open. And because I don't like to press from the wrong side, what I do, even though we just have part of one here, I press them in one direction, just like we've always done, this way, to get rid of any creases at the seam. And then I go in from the back and open the seam up. But I find if I try and just open the seam up, I get creases at the seam line and things don't line up. And here we have the way our seam is supposed to look, lining up in both directions. So I hope that pinning technique really helps you. Now this is an interesting block. When it's used by itself, you can use it for a pillow or in smaller projects. But look what happens when the blocks are joined together. First of all, focus in on the darker fabric. You actually get a grid that looks like it's behind the Morning Glories. And you also get a secondary block where the fabrics come together. So depending on your color choices, you'll get some really interesting effects with these particular colors. So I think you'll really like to play around with it. And again, it was nothing more than the light fabric, the dark fabric, and a floral. That gives you the design you want. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing all the tips and techniques for matching seams, for cutting accurately, and for piecing the whole quilt together. I hope you'll also join me on my next show when I'll bring you some more quilting ideas.
For information on today's main demonstration, call 1-800-248-KAYE. That's 1-800-248-5293. Or write to us at Kaye's Quilting Friends, Post Office Box 456, West Branch, Michigan, 48661. Please remember to specify the program number. Kaye's Quilting Friends is brought to you in part by Janome America, Clover Needlecraft, OttLite Technology. Our thanks for joining us for this edition of Kaye's Quilting Friends. We hope the ideas shared with you in this program will make your quilting more enjoyable. Please join us again on the next Kaye's Quilting Friends.